If you live in a non-FHA approved condo and you're looking to get a reverse mortgage, or maybe just as likely, you've tried to get a reverse mortgage on your non-FHA approved condo and the lender said, oh yeah, just apply for FHA approval. It should be short. It should be easy. It isn't. Or you tried a proprietary reverse and they said, we're outside of the FHA. It doesn't matter. We can get it done. And they don't get it done. Then definitely pay attention to this video. I'm going to show you how I personally and my one little select investor gets non-FHA approved condos, reverse mortgages, and we close them. We get them approved and we close them in under 30 days. So I'm going to share the slideshow right here so you don't see my ugly mug anymore. You see this, the colorful screen says reverse mortgages for non-FHA condos. So let's go through this. We'll go through it real quickly. How to get a reverse mortgage on your non-FHA condo, even if it's already been turned down. So if you're new, stick around, but a lot of folks, they're in this position because they've tried getting a reverse on their condo and it just isn't possible if your condo isn't already FHA approved. So here we go. This is just a quick screenshot of one of the condos that we did. This was a purchase for my friends. They moved down from the Philadelphia area to North Fort Lauderdale. They've got just a beautiful view of the ocean, and if they look the other way on their balcony, they can see the intercoastal. So that's what I'm talking about here, is getting these things done, whether it's a reverse refinance or whether it's a reverse purchase. So here's what most reverse mortgage lenders do, by the way, and if you're in that bucket where you've tried to do it before, you're going to be familiar with this. What they do is they send you this form. It's 4 pages. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they want your condo association, the management company, to fill out everything and then provide all of these documents. Look on number 2 for project documentation. All this stuff provided to the FHA, then the FHA will theoretically do their thing. By the way, if you want to look at this whole list, I'm going to move on, but go ahead and push pause. Now, one thing that you must know, and again, if you've tried to do this before, you understand that everything must be done perfect. The process can take months. Your condo association doesn't want to do it because they don't want to go out of their way to get FHA approved. Plus, it costs money. And not surprisingly, drum roll please, over 90% of these fail. They just don't go through. So in this video, I'm going to show you how my clients get their non-FHA condos approved, and we close them in under 30 days. So, all right, let's see here. Now we went a little bit forward in the slides. Okay, now I introduce myself. Hey, my name's Jason, by the way. I run this channel. My name's Jason Eichmiller. I own Reverse Mortgage Reality and Key Home Lending, which is a mortgage broker. And the reason why I'm a mortgage broker, just for reasons like this. Just in case you have a niche situation where, let's say you're a condo that can't get approved, I've got a lender who can do that. And then, of course, there's other situations where I have other lenders that can help. My contact info, it's going to be flashing below. So if you need to reach me, if you'd like to see if a reverse could work for you, then you can reach me below, 888-309-9705. Email me or go to reversequotes.com. Here's the website, reversequotes.com, and you see that if you're on a desktop, you can put your information on the right, and if you're on a mobile, you can put your information below. Then here's a bunch of kind of video testimonials that I've shot with clients. That's just below the form submit on mobile. And here, again, I can't get these slides to stop, but here's Bob's testimonial. Still can't get them to stop. So Bob, he lives in a condo. I'm not going to read the whole thing for you. You can push pause and read it yourself if you like. But he came to me. He was very frustrated because he tried to get a reverse before. His condo isn't eligible for FHA financing. And I was kind of his last straw. And through the entire process, even though it was quick and easy, he still didn't believe it was going to happen. Even until he got his money. He's like, Jason, this is too good to be true. I don't think it's going to happen. Then the money got deposited, and I told him, don't give me a testimonial until you actually get the money in your bank account, because that's when it's real and that's when it's powerful. So that's what we did for Bob. Got a bunch of other testimonials as well, but I just wanted to show Bob because he is a real person in the exact situation that you're in, and we just closed him within the past month. So here we go. Enough about Bob, enough about me. Let's talk about you and your non-FHA approved condo and how we can easily get this done for you in under 30 days. Now, again, I'm just going to quickly show all this HUD garbage that you've got to provide. There you go. And this terrible process, I'm not even being dramatic. It is so frustrating if you are in the process and you think you can get a reverse and you're working to this thing and it just doesn't work. But this was for either a HECM and also the normal proprietary reverses. They're not going to use the exact HUD pages, but they're going to need something very, very similar. So same thing. You'll put all the documentation in. Maybe you'll bribe your condo manager to fill out the paperwork and provide all the information, and you're still stuck 30 days out. And then you think, man, I shouldn't have wasted my time. Sometimes they charge you to do it too, which stinks just as much. What's worse, wasting time or wasting money? I'll say they're just equally terrible. So anyway, yeah, odds, again, over 90% of these don't get approved the natural way. Yes. Doom and gloom. Okay, so here's how I help. Drum roll. Here's how we get the good news now. Forget the doom and gloom. Forget the bad news. So I have one lender who focuses on approving non-FHA condos, right? And here's what they do. Here's their form. Because the condo association does have to fill something out. It's not that easy. They don't just snap their fingers and approve it. They do have to fill something out. So approval form is coming up as soon as my computer allows me to. Okay, here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a little bit more than 10 questions. If the questions are all answered true, and you see on the bottom here, you write down here, you've got to get a representative from the condo association to fill it out and sign it. But it's just a few questions, and if they're all answered true, then you're basically good to go. Even if one, I think Bob's condo actually, one of the questions was answered false, and we still got it through. So you're going to fill that out, and you're going to, and of course, this being outside the FHA, there's few dumber rules about it. So you're going to complete the short checklist, and you're going to provide, this is important, but every condo has it, and you probably have access to it. You're going to provide the condo master insurance policy. So the checklist and the master policy, not all of this garbage. All right? So all you're going to do before we get to reasons why this is great, all you're going to do is you're going to have your association fill this out, and you're going to provide the master policy, which you have, not all this junk, and we are going to approve it normally it takes about a day to approve because it just goes to the lender's underwriters, and they look at it and say like, oh yeah, the master coverage is good, and everything's answered true, or maybe there's one false, but we got an explanation, so it's good to go. Now, yes, there is a chance that it still might not get approved if you have multiple falses, where the master policy doesn't cover what it's supposed to cover. But in a nutshell, it approves 90-something% of the time, as opposed to getting disapproved 90% of the time, and we get the approval within a couple of days. So let's talk about other reasons why this one investor's proprietary reverse, because this is a proprietary reverse, why it works really well. Not really the focus of this video. This is more of, hey, here's how you can get your condo approved and actually get a reverse mortgage. But let's take a look at what this reverse mortgage is, because it's a little bit different than the FHA reverse. So first of all, the minimum age is 55. It's not 62. There's no mortgage insurance charged because it's proprietary. We don't have to do that. And unlike other proprietary reverses, there's no minimum home value and no minimum loan size. On the other hand, there's no maximum home value. So with the FHA reverse, if you've been in this game before, if you've tried to apply for an FHA reverse, there's a maximum home value of 1.149825. So 1 million, almost 1.15 million dollars. That's the maximum home value that they'll give you. But what if you have a 2 million or a 4 million or an $8 million condo, right? This proprietary reverse will allow you to evaluate off of that 8 million or 4 million or 2 million or 1.5 million dollar value. And if it's a lower value, like if it's I think Bob's was in the 400s, then yeah, we just go off of Bob's, but there is no minimum loan size. A lot of these other proprietary investors require a minimum loan size of $200,000, where this one, I've actually done one with, I think the lowest value I've done was about $80,000. So from less than 80 all the way up to $4 million, that's kind of the loan range. So, I don't know why I put that twice, but we lend up to $4 million. And finally, and this is a big thing, especially if you've been through this before, you've just shelled out money for an appraisal or got counseled. We're going to, I kind of have an in with the lender, so we're going to approve the condo before we start the process. Okay? So you'll get, the very first thing that you can do is I'll actually ship you out. This is the easiest condo process. So just reach out and I'll ship you out the condo form, and you'll just have somebody from the association complete it. And then again, remember, you need to provide me a copy of the master insurance policy, and then we'll approve you before you even start the process. And yes, some people have actually asked me when they're on the call, well, yeah, you're kind of going out of your way to do this for me. How much does it cost? Well, here's the cost. It is free. Don't mind doing it. It's just going to lead to me being able to help you down the line. And as you understand, I get paid through doing the reverse mortgage. I don't get paid to do applications or any of that other junk. So again, get me the, you can just reach out. I can shoot you over the form. If you want to chat about it, then feel free to give me a call. Glad to go over what your options are. Glad to learn a little bit about your situation. Just make sure that this is right for you and help you kind of mold this reverse into something that's going to do the very, very best that it can for you. So here's just a couple things real quick. This is the condo that I helped my friends buy who were relocating from Pennsylvania down to Florida. Again, that's the view on the left, and then that on the right, that's the view from the pool deck. It's absolutely beautiful. So here's another client. I actually did this for a lady. It's sad. She passed away. I worked with her son Paul. He's in Connecticut. She was in North Palm Beach, and she just needed a reverse for home health care. And unfortunately, she tried to get approved with an FHA reverse. That's just what they wanted to do. But of course, the building got turned down for the FHA reverse. So we ended up doing the proprietary reverse with this investor and got it done in under 30 days. And she's left this world. They're just a wonderful family. But I know this. I can tell you from what her son said is that she was able to spend every remaining day in her condo exactly where she wanted to be. And look at those views, by the way. This is straight from the appraisal. So you can see like view looking southeast. That's, if you're familiar with Palm Beach, Florida, that's Singer Island, those big buildings over there. And the view looking south and southwest, that's the intercoastal waterway. So she could just sit there and watch boats pass by. Just tons of boats go through there every single day. So this final one, this is Ursula, who we just closed her. I mean, you can see the testimonial from August 28th. So she's wonderful. The exact same thing. She had tried to get a reverse with more than one reverse broker, and they all turned her down because she was in a condo. And the condo couldn't get FHA approved. But once we got it approved, and again, it took about a day to do so, we closed her reverse in 17 business days. So very fast, in under a month. And she's absolutely wonderful. Ursula, if you're watching this, you're a star. So thank you so much for trusting me. Again, if you want to read this, then just push pause and you can read through it. So here again is my contact info. Oops, I went one slide too far. There we go. There's my contact information, but it's also flashing on the screen. So we can just go back to my ugly mug right here. So that's it, just really short and sweet. And I wanted to show you exactly how we can get your non-FHA approved condo done, closed, money in your pocket, or your mortgage paid off, like whatever your goal is. We can get it done within 30 days, and we can do it without you having to shell out money for a counseling and an appraisal before you know that you can actually do the deal. So hope this helps. If you'd like to get in touch with me, again, my info's flashing below. I'll do my very, very best to help you. And yeah, just give me a ring. Easiest way is just to call me, 888-309-9705, or you can email or visit the website, reversequotes.com, to set up a time to chat. And as always, I will do my very, very, very best for you. All right. Thank you so much for your attention. Take care, and I hope to talk soon.